Hey guys, so welcome back to another video on traffic generation, and today we're going to be talking about social news sites. So these are stumbleupon.com, reddit.com and dig.com, just to name a few. So another great way to bring in traffic is by utilizing social news sites. If you do it right, this can have an amazing result in terms of traffic. Your blog can be a day old and you could still get hundreds and thousands of visits if it goes viral. So these are sites that lets users submit their own content to a platform of people. So it's not like Facebook where you need a page and you have to generate the likes to that page yourself. It's a platform of people who already use these sites. So it's you could say it's a curator of content on the internet. And the top two ones, in my opinion, are stumbleupon.com and reddit.com. On one of my blogs, I went from literally no visitors to almost 7,000 overnight, with 50,000 users total for that month from the 21st of May until the 31st. 50,000 users suddenly out of nowhere, and this was when I was just blogging and I had no idea on how to generate traffic. So it can work for anyone. And it wasn't a short-term thing either. The next month, it took my traffic to over 217,000 unique users, as you can see on that graph there. And even to this day, I get just under 100,000 visitors monthly, and I haven't touched that blog in a year. It's just there on the back burner collecting emails and advertising revenue. And it's the same, it's coming to that same article that I posted 2 years ago. And all that traffic came through social news sites. However, you can't just write a blog article and hope it goes well. There are certain elements you have to focus on that will improve your chances of your articles going viral and being popular on these sites. So the first thing you have to focus on is obviously good content. This is the number one element. Without good content, the chances of your post going viral is extremely slim. So how do you know what good content looks like? You could head to stumbleupon.com, sign up, and then click on the Stumble Upon button, and it will show you all the top articles in the categories that you chose. So have a look on stumbleupon.com. Look through the top posts there, and this will give you some idea of what is popular. So, like I said, look through the articles and you'll get an idea of what articles are popular and which aren't. And you could do the same with reddit.com. I'm sure many of you already know what reddit.com is. If not, just go to reddit.com and look at the front page. You see a bunch of different articles and you get a general idea of what's popular and what isn't. And what you'll notice is that they all have engaging headlines that speaks to their audience and evokes strong emotions. You'll also notice that they all contain pictures. People love visual content, even if it's just one photo. So you've seen this graph before. It's a great little graph to show you which type of headline people prefer in general, and it'll be different for every niche, and the rule doesn't always apply, but this is the general rule that you can use, and it works every time. And another tip I want to give you is that good content can also be collected through what is popular already on the web. So what people love already, just curate it or collect it and put it all in an article and put it on your blog. So Q&A style sites are great for this. For one of my articles that went viral, I simply went to reddit.com/r/askreddit and then collated all the top answers in one of their posts. And you could do the same with Quora.com. Quora.com is relatively new, but it's full of great information that you could put on your blog. So I'm just going to show you what I mean through Ask Reddit. Let me take you to that site now. So here's Ask Reddit. Sorry, reddit.com/r/ask Reddit, and you can see it's basically a Q&A platform where people ask, and the top questions get upvoted, and they are full of answers. So let's look at some of them now. So look at the top one. What is one sentence that people in your hobby understand but sounds like gibberish to everyone else? This is a great article, and basically you can just click on the comments. It'll take you to the comment section, and what you should do is sort by best. You could either do sort by best or sort by top, but I like sort by best, and you could look at all the points they get, and this gives you an idea of the top answers that people like. And the top answers that people like is what people would want to see in your blog. You know, if I don't understand a lot of these because it's a very unique, they're very unique answers to each hobby. But let's I'm gonna show you another one. I'm just gonna search here, chilling quotes. Whatever your niche is, just type in the search button a few different keywords, you know, to see what your audience likes, and it'll give you a ton of different answers. So, sort by relevance. I'm going to do sort by top and see what it gives me. Sort by top. 31 chilling quotes. Actually, I'm going to take out the chilling quotes and just type in quotes. Oh, that's my problem. I need to limit. Always check the button here. Limit my search to Ask Reddit. So just click on quotes. Search what quote always gives you chills. So this is actually what the thread I used to collect all the top quotes, and I just put it all in one post, and it was extremely popular. Millions of views to this blog article alone, and all I did was go to this thread and collected all the top quotes. And you know, the top quotes that get upvoted is what people would want to read. So it's a perfect way of finding something that your audience loves and something that you know is popular, so you could share it around on these social news sites. So some of these are great. I just collected each one from, you could look at the points. So the top ones I collected and just put it all in one list. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I said 30 top quotes that will give you chills. That was the name of my article, and I just basically copied it off here. You know, it's great. So this is a popular method that you could use yourself. Then once you have content that you know people will like, it's a matter of submitting it. So StumbleUpon is quite easy. You just sign up, install a social share plugin on your blog, such as DigDig's Alternative. It's a great plugin that will give you a list of social media buttons that you can submit to. Or even Flare. Flare is the one that you can see at the top there, and StumbleUpon is a weird little thing that looks like a S and a U. And basically, you just click on that button and you'll put it into the system. It's really that easy. That one in my example there is no Reddit button, but Reddit is also another great one to submit it to. With StumbleUpon, it's important to not just spam your site into the system. So every time you submit a new post, don't submit every article you write, just the ones you think are most likely to go viral, because they have a spam detection and they don't like that. Quite simply. You want to stumble upon, you want to click that button on other sites, not just your own, so you don't come off as a spammer. So every one of your articles that you submit 3 other sites, you know, and keep a list of those sites so you could keep submitting their articles, so it doesn't look like you're gaming the system. So a lot of blogs have the share buttons on the side where you could submit it to StumbleUpon, or you could just copy the article link and go to stumbleupon.com and manually submit it that way if the blog doesn't have the social share buttons. So yeah, like I said, another great site to share your articles on is reddit.com. It's got hundreds of sub-pages called subreddits, and it covers every single category known to man. Literally every category you could think of, there's going to be a subreddit on it. Yeah, and there's one for every niche. So the trick to having success with Reddit is not just having unique and relevant content, it's also timing. That's the big thing I found. Timing is everything. As you can see, the majority of Reddit users are from the USA, so the optimal time to share your articles are evenings in the USA, afternoons for the weekends. This is when most people are online. So Reddit works through an upvoting system. So the more people online, when you submit your article, the more people see it, and the more visitors you get, and the more upvotes you'll get. So, and submitting an article through Reddit is extremely simple. You could either use a Reddit button on your blog, on your little buttons on the side, or you could just go to reddit.com and you need to sign up. Very easy. You don't even need to put in an email. Sign up, heading to reddit.com/register. Then find the subreddit you want to submit your article to. So whatever your niche is, doesn't even have to be that specific to your niche. You could cross. They call it cross posting. You could cross post it over multiple subreddits, and then enter in the details and click submit. So you want to click on that button there, submit new link. And how popular your link will get, no one really knows. One person can submit a link today and get 0 upvotes, and someone else will do it tomorrow with the exact same link, the exact same headline, the exact same everything, and it'll be on the front page, and thousands, millions of people will see it. So all you can focus on really is the timing, having the right headline followed by good content, good relevant content. So you don't want to be submitting an article on dog training on a subreddit for motivation, as an example, as obviously as that sounds. But a lot of people do that, and they wonder why their article doesn't do very well. Other social news sites I just quickly want to share with you is Digg.com and Newsvine.com. These don't work as well, in my opinion, because it's harder to submit to. They need to get approved. It's harder, basically. It's not as easy as stumble upon a Reddit. So use these if you want. Nothing wrong with it. They get a lot of visitors themselves, but optimize your articles for StumbleUpon.com and Reddit.com. These are the two big ones that can bring you instant traffic, literally overnight, and it'll keep bringing you traffic 2 years later, like with StumbleUpon. So I recommend using social news sites to increase your traffic, and I hope you implement these, as they do work. They still work, and they will keep on working. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you in the next one.